Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I'm going to be checking out the opening track from Silvercord's new EP. The EP is called Umbral, the track is called Fading Form. Though the song did come out last year, the EP is brand new, so it has just come out. I have not heard this opening track. I have only heard Neversun and the Seraph. The Seraph being how I found this band. It features JT from Era and came up on my release radar. I listened to Neversun. It's one of my favorite singles from this year, like top 10 favorite singles, and there have been a ton of really awesome ones, so I'm very excited to check out the rest of this EP. I will link the music video I'll be reacting to, as well as all of Silvercord's social media in the description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Like a shattered mirror, break the stigma of my own imperfection. I take back my own thoughts, erase the feeling, embrace the healing. Forever lost and forlorn, a fading form.
Come on.
Fractured image of myself, blood and dismorphing, like a tortured misperception. Break the stigma, my body becoming metamorphic. Begin my final transformation. Phantom pain, ache from the curse dwelling inside. An image that does not exist, writing in the back of my
Oh, I thought it was gonna drop. This video too. Silvercord, Fading Form. Let's discuss. I feel like this is going to be one of the EPs probably at the top of my list this year after having heard the 3 songs that I've now heard. So I've heard Fading Form, Neversun, and the Seraph, and it's really difficult for me to even pick a favorite, and I believe Neversun is the only one of those tracks that came out this year, so I have 2 tracks still that are new that I need to listen to, though I believe Glider was a single as well that I didn't get to. The title track is the closer, so I'm quite interested in that one as well. But anyway, with this track, I think this may be my favorite one, though the Seraph... Okay, I'm not going to get too far into that because it doesn't really matter, but it's a really good problem to have when all three of the tracks compete against each other for my favorite. But this, being I've only heard it once or twice, really. I went back and listened to it a second time after the reaction, just because there were some parts I wanted to revisit, like the part where it's like that. It opens up and it's sort of like a tappy, clean sounding panning type of guitar, and then it drops into, actually before it drops it has like a little bit of bass there too, like the bass comes up a bit more present there, and then it drops into that phantom pain part, and I loved that it went into that rather than being just really like straightforward with the heavier side of this song, because they do an excellent job with that sound. They've got the clean vocal style that I really love. I talk a ton on the channel about that style where it's like singy, yelly type of deal. I mentioned it with Rogue is kind of what comes to mind here. Jesse does it in Era, but a lot of the style here kind of reminds me of what I like with Rogue when it comes to those clean vocals. But with this song, there was also a point, I wish I had got a timestamp or something, but I didn't. I was just kind of taking it in because I really love this song, and I listen to a ton of music on the channel, so hearing something that sort of blows me away at first and I'm like, whoa, like what do I even want to talk about with this track, because I really enjoyed everything. I love that. So I didn't get any timestamps, but there was one part where it dropped and there was like a very brief line of unclean vocals, but then the clean vocals took over, so it was almost like sort of a drop into clean vocals, and I really liked that. Some of the timing was just a bit different. Like I think there was one point when I mentioned in the reaction that I thought it was going to drop and it didn't. Stuff like that, it's just a little bit different than what I was expecting. The fact that it opened up, but then also in those riffs, the tappy parts, all of that stuff, I'm absolutely here for. I love that sound. I just think having it sort of open up to that really beautiful, clean, panning type of deal into the phantom pain and then more chaotic sort of tappy guitar, that was absolutely the sound for me. So this is Fading Form, the opening track. Like I said, I still have two more. I want to make another video, but I also really want to just listen to the EP in full, so I'm not sure I will get to make another one, but I will try to do it one more. I'm just not 100% sure. But otherwise, I will link all of their social media, the video I reacted to, that will all be in the description, so make sure if you enjoyed this as much as I did, go check it out, give them some love. I know I'll be checking for merch or anything like that when I'm done with this video, so I'm gonna go listen to the full EP. Other than their social media and such, you can also find my social media in the description. I have the link tree in there, which will have the invite for the Discord server that I talk about on every single video. It's got a bunch of my favorite people in there. We have a lot of music related conversation, a lot of conversation unrelated to music as well. We've got a bunch of different channels to talk in. We've got Last FM stuff, things like that. So if you're interested in coming to join and check out the community, that will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I do keep it all music related. Sometimes I'll post on my story about new videos on YouTube. I post usually 3 posts a week, one of them being my chart on Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. Top 25 singles, EPs, albums, just depends on what I've been listening to. And then I also will post merch, vinyl, sweatshirts, t-shirts, flags, whatever I have ready to go. I have a never-ending merch collection, so I don't run out of that sort of content. And then sometimes if I have stuff from shows, since shows are back, I'll post videos or pictures if I have anything to share from a recent show I've been to. So if that interests you at all, my handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but I will have that link in the link tree in the description, as I mentioned before, if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.